life begins when you understand living women matter more than potential babies.
What is it?
What do you mean?
If it's a potential baby, what is inside of a woman?
It's a fetus?
Is it living?
No.
How can it grow if it's not living?
Actually, that's like saying if an acorn is a tree.
When does the fetus become living?
That's actually a good question, but that line...
Yeah, of course, because you don't know it. Because it's living. It's living.
How about you let her speak?
You're fundamentally denying science to validate your opinion.
You actively deny science, ma'am.
How am I denying? What science did I deny, Darby?
Okay, so let's look at some posters over here.
But
you don't have to be here.
I need you to tell me what science. You just made an accusation that I denied science. What science did I deny?
That it's a child inside of you. It is a clump of cells when
I'm a clump of cells. What makes me different?
That you were born? You were born.
So you don't. What you're arguing is that anything that is not born is not valuable of life.
I did not say that.
It's subjective. So when does a child or fetus or clump of cells, whatever you want to call it, when does this clump of cells or fetus become living?
When it can sustain its own life.
But when is that? When is the sustainability? No, when is sustainability?
21? About like 30 weeks to born, like 24, 30.
Because how do you sustain life? Like my newborns aren't sustainable. You can't just have a newborn and they just like live on their own, right?
Right.
They're not sustainable. They need help and assistance to survive. So is a newborn not worthy of life? Is a newborn not worthy of life?
So I want to read like words on my poster. Like I worked really, really, really hard on this poster. Like, and it has all of my deepest, most profound thoughts. And like I want to refute like when does life begin? Duh. Wow, this is classic. Kristen Hawkins, who, by the way, has been doing amazing work on college campuses for years on the pro-life banner, actually shows you what a one-woman demolition derby looks like. She single-handedly, calmly, coolly demolishes this poor little student, who then resorts to the typical emotional response when she realizes that she doesn't have an answer for a very basic question. When does life begin? If this thing that you say isn't living, when does it start living? These are all basic questions that anyone that is arguing against a pro-life position should have an answer to. Only this college student, like many others, doesn't have an answer. So instead, what do? We get the emotional diatribes, and we get, oh, look at my poster. Look at my poster. Not convincing.